The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Welcome to another GoldMine 101, our regular series of short presentations giving you hints and tips for getting the most out of GoldMine CRM. And this morning I'm going to cover how to display public holidays on your GoldMine calendar. Hello, my name is Tim Wilmot and my company Wizard Systems. We're a specialist CRM systems supplier who help small and mid-sized organizations improve their sales productivity, marketing, and customer service through the use of simple and affordable software solutions like GoldMine. Now, this presentation will be about a quarter of an hour or so in duration. It's just an overview of this particular feature of the calendar in GoldMine, not meant to be in-depth training on everything you need to know about GoldMine. My company, Wizard Systems, offer many extensive training options around GoldMine if you want to explore those with us. Now, the audio part of this presentation is one way only. If you've got any questions, please type those into the question box on your meeting control panel, and I'll do my best to answer those at the end. Probably best to type them in as you think of them, rather than waiting till the very end of the call. Also, at the end, I will be giving you an update on any GoldMine product news, just to keep you in the loop there. This presentation is being recorded as well, so after the call has finished, you'll receive an email from our system with a link to the recording that you can play back at your leisure, and we'll most likely post it to our YouTube channel as well. Okay, so let's get started. As I normally do, just a quick mention about Wizard Systems. We're a top supplier worldwide of the GoldMine application. We've been supplying this now for, since 1993. We've got over 3,000 GoldMine implementations under our belt, and we provide a complete service around GoldMine. The actual product, the upgrades to GoldMine if you need them, implementation help, integration with other applications. We do also supply a wide range of very popular add-on options to GoldMine that extend its capabilities in key areas. We provide any kind of GoldMine training at whatever level you require at your location, our location, or online. And finally, we've got a friendly, responsive help desk service here at Wizard Systems, ready to answer your calls to ensure that you get the most out of your investment. Okay, so let's dive into GoldMine and take a look at the ways of displaying public holidays in your location. Well, I suppose a very simple way is with your calendar, you can blank out, as I would describe it, blank out a particular day in your diary. As GoldMine normally does, it will try and link it to the current contact. It always wants to link activities to a customer record, so you might need to just uncheck that box there so that it's not associated with any contact record in your GoldMine database. And then you might type in a reference of whatever the holiday might be. You may adjust the color as well. You'd hit schedule, and that blanks it out. But normally there is a built-in public holiday display feature. So if I just scroll forwards to the next week, this is one that I've done already. So this is how they will appear if they're correctly put into GoldMine. So this is in the UK, 2020, Friday the 10th is nominated as Good Friday. How did that get in there? Well, you would go to your options in GoldMine, your calendar options. So you could go to your options, or you could right click over the calendar and go down to options and calendar options down here. This will then display the calendar tab on your options dialog box. I just need to click on this holidays button here, which is where I can input these particular public holidays for my location. So on the left-hand side of this display, this is one as I say, I've created already. Now you can import, if you're able to get an ICS calendar file of your location's public holidays, you can click on this import button there and you can select your ICS file and import that in. Or you can create your own company or organization public holiday list as well, which is what I've done with this Wizard Systems one. Once you've done that, you can then create all the relevant bank holidays by clicking on that new button there, the public or bank holidays. If I click into one and edit this one, for example, this is the information that GoldMine requires. So we've got the holiday day description. Does it repeat every year? Presumably it might do. The duration defaults to a day. And then you've got the two options here of putting in that public holiday on a specific date or by day of the week. Now, you do need to be careful in certain locations, country locations. Certainly it's true of the UK, in that my example of Good Friday, that's going to be on a different day or date every year. So you will need to repeat this exercise every year. That's why it's now January. That's a good time of year after the holidays of Christmas and New Year. It's a good time to go back to your GoldMine system and put those in there if you are using the GoldMine calendar. So very simply, you would do that for each public holiday entry. That builds up that list, and you will then have a display just like this, that sort of right at the top of that week or day view. And I could just scroll forwards and see Easter Monday in the UK, Monday the 13th, 2020 is Easter Monday. So that's how it's done. Very simple. As I normally do on our GoldMine 101 sessions, open out now our call to any questions you've got in and around this feature or calendar in general in GoldMine. No problem at all. So please pop those questions into your question box on your meeting control panel. I'll do my best to answer those. So first question from Eileen: will these entries transfer to Outlook? So Eileen, if you're using the built-in, the synchronization feature of GoldMine's connection to Outlook, or you're using the Exchange integration that we can supply, no. I'm sure Outlook has its own ways of displaying these. The integrations that we've got will normally transfer things like meetings, for example, and tasks to backwards and forwards to and from Outlook 365 to GoldMine, but not these public holiday entries, unfortunately. Stefan, can you restrict users from putting in holidays? No, you can't. It's part of your options, so you can. Other users potentially could add in those. I think it's just a bit of training to advise people, just to let your administrator, your main GoldMine administrator, pop that in there. Okay, I don't think there's any more questions coming through. So latest news, we've got a GoldMine introduction training course next Thursday. So if you've got any new starters in your company, please contact us for details on that. We do run these on a regular basis, so if you need training in February or March or whenever, they're run on a regular basis, so please contact us for details. Great way of getting someone off-site to Wizard Systems Training Center and get them fully briefed up on the GoldMine application. The latest release, Hotfix 1, came out recently. There is going to be a hotfix in late January, so we may give you news on that on the next 101, or certainly in February we should have information on that hotfix. You do need to have a maintenance contract on GoldMine. So make sure that you're up to date on that maintenance contract. That's the only way of getting updates. If you have any suggestions for future topics on our GoldMine 101, please email us, tim@wizard-systems.com. I'd also like to bring attention to our GoldMine blog on our YouTube channel. First of all, our YouTube channel here, if you search for Wizard Systems, you will see all of the recent videos that we put up. They're fairly short videos. We did one recently, or we've posted one recently on GoldMine Web, full demo on the GoldMine Web system. And also check out our GoldMine blog, hundreds of hints and tips there to make sure that you get the most out of your GoldMine system, and a useful search capability as well. So check out that, all the latest GoldMine news. You can subscribe, of course, to both of them so that you'll get fairly instant notifications of new postings or new videos, but two useful resources there to make sure that you get the most out of GoldMine. Okay, so it just remains for me to thank you for watching this, those watching live, or if you're watching it as a recorded video. Here's our contact details. Please contact us about anything to do with GoldMine. If you need GoldMine training, GoldMine CRM support, GoldMine CRM upgrades, please contact us and let us know about any future webinar topics. Love to hear from you. But thanks very much for your attendance and speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.